It's Cosmo and the Wildest 7 Morning Show, and my wonderful wife, Kat, is here on the show this morning as well. Good morning, Kat. How are you?
Good morning.
Howdy, howdy.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've had too much coffee, though. I'll just warn you right now. It's a little whack. Okay, so last week when we were doing Would You Rather, we were talking about would you rather go back in time and meet ancestors or go into the future and meet grandkids / great-grandchildren. And we got talking about your daughter, Alexis's daughter, Emery, and when she decided to hide my cell phone.
Yes.
And we didn't have time to tell that story last week because it was just chaos with Would You Rather. So we said, okay, Monday morning, let's do it. Here we are.
Okay.
So it's a nice Sunday morning. Here we are at the house. I've got the laptop on the table. I'm getting ready to make breakfast for her and for you. And I'm charging my phone, which, by the way, I did not have it charged overnight. And I quickly realized that my cell phone was down to like 5%, which very rarely happens for me. I'm usually pretty good about charging it. And I didn't want to get distracted. We were going to watch church online and all this stuff. And so I have always heard that if your phone is really, really low and you want it to charge faster, put it on airplane mode. Okay?
Yes.
Because that like pauses all your apps, all that stuff. So that's what I did. I set it on the table next to my laptop, airplane mode, charging. I'm done with my phone. I'm going to concentrate on making breakfast. You're still sleeping for a little while longer. I realized after starting to do a couple things that I was going to check my phone because we're all addicted to our damn phones. And where's my phone? Why isn't it not on the chart? The charger cable's still right there on the table. The laptop's still there, but my phone is not. And we have an open floor plan in our kitchen, and this is right there in the kitchen on the table. Boom, no phone. So I start, maybe it's over by the stove, by we're getting things ready for. No, it's not there. Did I bring it upstairs into our bedroom and put it on the bathroom counter or something? Guess what? No phone. So Emery, who's 5, I asked her, have you seen my...
So cute, by the way.
Oh, my gosh. And I asked her, I said, it's just the two of us in the kitchen. Sam, your youngest, and my bonus son, he was out running some errands or something, or hadn't gotten back to the house yet. That's right. He was coming over to our house that morning. And I said, have you seen my phone? And she said, no. I'm like, well, help me look for it. So I'm searching the counter. We have like an island in the kitchen. Not there. It's nowhere. Nowhere to be found. And I, guilty as charged, I get scatterbrained very easily and have been known to lose what?
Pretty much everything.
I don't know about everything.
Yes, pretty much everything.
But to my defense, that's usually on a work day or on a busy running around or whatever. On a Sunday where it's pretty lazy and pretty simple, and I just set it on the counter next to my laptop. And then, of course, so I go to get your phone to call my phone.
But it's on airplane mode.
Ah! The one time I can count on one hand the number of times in my life I put my phone on airplane mode.
And you're usually in an airplane.
I don't even think I put my phone on airplane mode in the airplane. That's So now I'm starting to get a little ticked off because I can't find my phone, and I'm mad at myself. And I asked 5-year-old Emery, and I looked into those big, beautiful, sweet little eyes, and I said, do you know where my phone is? Have you seen my phone? Did you hide it? And she said, no. I'm helping you look. I've looked over here, and I've looked over here, and I've looked over here. And I'm like, okay. Look downstairs for me. I'm going to look back up in the bathroom again upstairs. Sam comes home. I'm like, dude, can you help me look for my phone? I can't find my phone anywhere. We're on about 12 minutes of this time. And meanwhile, I'm trying to cook breakfast. I panic. I go, oh, my God, did I throw it in the trash can? Because I cleaned off the table. I cleaned off the island. I took everything out of the trash can and put it into another trash bag. I'm glad this is funny. I'm glad this is really funny for you. I know you're enjoying this a lot. I went upstairs. I'm like, do you know how to use Find My Phone? All this. I can't believe that it's not right here. Like, where did I put it? I went out into my car. I went out into the garage. I went out to the the table on the deck because I took the dog out. Did I set it out there?
Mind you, I wake up about this time, and so I decide to hop in the shower and get ready for the day, and I knew I had heard you going around, and you're just like panicking and yelling, and I'm like, what is going on? And you tell me, and I'm like, okay, calm down. We're going to look for it. Did you retrace your steps? Yes, I retraced my steps. La, 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 la. And I'm like, okay, we're going to find it. Do you know how to find my phone? No. I don't know. No. I'm like, go Google it. It's okay. And so I get in the shower. I get out of the shower and I get dressed, and Emery comes in the room, and you came in and we're looking around the bedroom again, and then you walk out, and all of a sudden I hear Sam go, "Found it." And you're like, this is going to be good. Where was it? And then all of a sudden I hear, "Emery!"
We'll tell you where it was found and what happened next. And how many holes were punched in a wall after? No, that didn't happen. I promise. I don't do that. It's Cosmo, my wife, Kat, joining me for the infamous phone story on Y107. It's Cosmo at the Y107 Morning Show. My wife, Kat, on the phone.
Hey.
Our granddaughter, your daughter's daughter, 5 years old, almost 6. She'll be 6 right before the new year. A few weeks ago, my cell phone went, air quotes, missing. After 1, 2, 3 denials, the young 5-year-old says, no, I didn't hide it. I dug through a trash can trying to find my phone. It was on airplane mode, of course. Though, like the one time in 2022, I put my phone on airplane mode. I couldn't just call it and find it because it was dead as a doornail. So I put it on the charger on airplane mode so it'll charge faster. Search the entire house, inside, outside, up, down, everywhere. Your son, Sam, is helping me look for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden he yells, "Found it!"
I am standing there, and I am fully confident that Emery did not hide it because she would have told you by now. And so you say, "Emery," and I looked at her and I go, and she like shrugs her shoulders up and like her little head goes down and she's like, and I go, oh. I go, "Did you do it?" And she shook her head real slow. Yes. And I was like, you go, "Emery," and I hear you come up the room, and I was like, "Shut the door, shut the door." And I looked at her and I said, "Just say no, say no, say no." And she goes, "No." And I said, "Shut the door, shut the door." And you shut the door and you leave. And I'm like, what did you do? Why did you not tell people a long time ago? This is like 30 minutes going on. And she's like, "Because I thought it was funny." I was like, oh my gosh.
And where the phone was found, by the way, in the kitchen off to the side, you have a desk and you do a lot of your Color Street Nails business from there. And so you've got a whole container for all your shipping that you mail out the packages. And she had dropped my red and black phone in the middle of this purple plasticky abyss of nail strips. And there was no way that's where I put it. No way. And I had looked through some other part of that desk and other parts of the nails because she gave me a hint. She goes, "Did you look in Nana's nails and over here and over here?" I thought she just meant on the desk, which I did look. I didn't look inside the bucket full of, like, I'm not kidding, like 400 packages of nails. I didn't look in there because I know I didn't put my damn phone in there. No way.
I was like, "Did you?" I go, "Why didn't you tell him?" And she goes, "I tried. I told him to look in the nails." And I was like, oh my gosh.
You tried, my
She
fan.
even said, "Well, did you look in the red bin?"
See, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part. I walk away from the situation. I go back downstairs while you were talking to her, And I went downstairs, got my phone, which, by the way, it was up to like 35%, so I was excited about that. And put it back on the charger. You got her down there to apologize, which she sheepishly did. And I accepted her apology. Now I'm plotting my revenge.
So good with that.
Thank you. I am plotting. It's tough to do when you're just you because for the first 10, 12 minutes of this 35-minute ordeal, I felt guilty for accusing her of doing it because I thought, okay, there's no way she did it. As soon as Sam yelled, "Found it," I knew it was like choose your own adventure. Page 14, she hit it, and you're going to wring her little neck. Or page 21, you're an a-hole, and you put it down somewhere and forgot where you left it. Well, it was page...
Well, I said, why did you not tell Beepaw? And she said, because I was waiting for Uncle Sam to get here and help him find it.
Yeah, she wanted him to find it.
I'm like, oh, my gosh.
She figured he would find it, and then I wouldn't care anymore. And I got my phone, and it's over, and she'd get away with it.
And I thought our sweet little granddaughter was, you know, after you're freaking out and raising your voice and everything, she's like, oh, I'm not saying anything now.
Yeah, she was too deep.
That wasn't it.
No.
She thought it was funny.
Oh, man. So I can't wait. I can't wait till she gets that whatever the biggest birthday or Christmas present is, and I can't wait to hide that. I can't wait. I'm going to hide it so high up that little 5-year-old can't find it. No, I'm kidding. I would, and she was so sweet with her apology, and we hugged it out, and it was all good. But oh my goodness, the moral of the story: airplane mode is stupid.
Yes.